Hello YouTube, it's Ian here with Hobbies Man once again, and today we're going to be doing a new first impressions review. Today we're going to be looking at Haikyu Volume 1, and the author here is Haruichi Furudate. I think this is a guy, but I'm not sure. I might have been a woman. I can't remember. I think someone said on Twitter that they were a woman. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, they're an author. They're from Japan, and they wrote a shonen manga, so there you go. The publisher is Viz. I read this on the Shonen Jump app, which is run by Viz in the US, if I remember correctly. And the demographic is shonen, obviously. And the genres here are sports in the volleyball variety and coming of age as well. I also saw that some people would consider this a comedy. I guess that's true. I don't really see too many comedic elements just yet, but I can understand that being the case later on. And in terms of adaptation, this does have an anime. In fact, my cousin said that he watched this anime and decided to start playing volleyball because of it, and he's having a lot of fun doing so. So that's really interesting. And yeah, so the premise here is that there's this kid called Shoho Hinata, I think, and he fell in love with volleyball because he was on his way to play baseball. And then he saw that there's this kid playing volleyball on this TV, and this kid was a little giant. He was a small guy that managed to play amazingly in this sport that requires really tall people, right? So he fell in love with volleyball through seeing this kid play, and then he started to try to do it himself, but no one in his middle school wanted to play volleyball with him. So through a lot of trials and tribulations, he managed to make it to a tournament with his middle school team that he kind of cobbled together out of, his friends and some other kids that he managed to swindle into being part of the team. And they go to a tournament and they play, and they only get to play 30 minutes because they get completely, beat out, right? They just get destroyed by this guy called Kageyama, who plays for a different team. And so now that the tournament is over, he manages to practice some more and more and more and more, and then enrolls into the right high school for him, which is the high school that the kid, the little giant, came from, that he was obsessed with, right? And so he gets there, he lands there, he's starting to get his journey together, and then he sees that Kageyama, the guy that beat him, is also at this school. And then rivalry ensues, and they start playing volleyball in order to try to get over their issues and in order to try to play volleyball. And Hinata's a really great guy. I really like him a lot. I think he's really fun. And the talking points here are basically that it's really, really exciting. The way that everything is set up is good. The way that they make this kid, Hinata, fly is just really amazing. It's really well done. Everything about the story is really concise, but also exactly what it wants to do and tell. And it's really, really good. It's actually very, very exciting. I don't really care about volleyball. The only sports I really enjoy at all are soccer and baseball. I like watching baseball and I like playing soccer, but I haven't played soccer in a long time. I mostly just watch it nowadays. And I guess basketball is okay. I don't hate it, but I don't really like watching it at all. Volleyball was one sport that I did not give a shit about. And this story made me care about volleyball at least a little bit. Mostly I just care about Hinata and how he's going through his life. He's 5'4", he's a tiny guy compared to everyone on his team, but he just has this sheer athleticism and this drive, and it makes him really, really excited to play. And it's really cool, and it's just, I don't know, really exciting. And also the art style is really good. The characters are more or less pretty standard shonen characters. They actually kind of remind me a lot of Bakuman or Death Note. They just kind of look like that to me. I don't necessarily know if that's, true or not, but they kind of remind me of L and Light and stuff. However, there's this kind of really harsh outlining, this really strong, bold outlining to the characters that brings out a lot of their character and a lot of the excitement in the series a lot. So I don't know why. I just noticed that there's lines, and those moments that have those really bold lines also are really exciting. And I like that a lot. I thought that was really, really cool. So the outlines serve a lot of hype building, so that's really cool. Other than that, I don't really have too much to say about this just yet. I am going to do a review of the first arc, which is the first 35 chapters, and then a review of the second one, which is up to chapter 71. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to get into it, and thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Do all of that YouTube stuff, and thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.